Are we going? Are you saying anything, Kody? Redo the intro. I can't hear you.
You can't. I'm not talking.
Oh,
I was just thinking you jump in.
well, I was thinking that I was going to give you the chance to jump in, actually.
Me? I did.
Oh, you want to start us off? You want to start us off?
High energy. Yeah. Okay, guys. Welcome to another.
Welcome to the newest episode of My Friend Tim podcast. Sorry, I didn't think you were going to go. I was just cutting in for you.
Oh, you want to keep going? Yeah, you got the hang of it, right? You want to keep going?
This is the 11th episode.
You can start us off today.
Start off
What
the
do we have?
conversation.
What do we have on agenda, Tim?
Our first topic: Kody's mother.
What? No.
Wait.
Okay.
Check it. Did you seriously write that down? You wrote these topics. This is a little weird. Cody.
Tim.
What?
So you recently got hired. Is that right? Right. Is that right, Tim?
That's right. That's right.
Want to share with the audience where you got hired?
Your mother's palace.
That's not very funny, Tim.
Sorry. I meant Taco Bell.
Those are two very different things, Tim. How'd you mess up my mother's palace with Taco Bell?
So I'm so used to going to both places for treats. If you know what I'm saying.
I thought you didn't go to Taco Bell.
Now I do.
You know, before you didn't even like Taco Bell.
I love Taco Bell.
Here, let me ask you this: why did you choose Taco Bell from from a selection of all these other fast food chains? Why Taco Bell, Tim? You want to tell me that?
Because they're the only ones that called me back.
That's very sad.
Yeah. This is a sad situation I was in. I got a call from a Dairy Queen, but it was I showed up to the wrong Dairy Queen, and it was a different town. So I showed up and I knocked on the door, and I talked to the workers, and they said their boss had left. So I called the manager, and he was like, "Oh, this is 2 towns away." And I looked like a real.
What the heck?
Yeah.
How'd you get that messed up?
I didn't get it messed up. They did. It's not my fault. I looked like the loser of the month. That's what I did, Kody.
Not the employee, but the loser.
Yep.
So, what do you... Taco Bell. Taco Bell. Okay. I'm sorry. So unprepared. So unprofessional. So, Taco Bell, huh, Tim?
Struggles I have being your co-host. I have to just scavenge the scraps of what you put together.
Okay. So... This is suffering.
Go ahead, Kody. Ask me the next question.
Yeah. So Taco Bell. I heard. You know what I heard, Tim? I learned this. I learned that Taco Bell is one of the healthiest fast food chains. And if you think about it, it does make sense, right? They don't really have any deep fried stuff, do they?
Don't they?
Wait, do you know where you're starting off in? The kitchen? Or just taking orders?
I'm starting off working at the computer.
The computer? You're filing taxes? What are you doing specifically?
No, I don't know.
Wow, that's a great mindset. That's a great mindset to show up to work on the first day. What am I doing here?
I'm going.
Hey boss, can you tell me? Hey boss, can you tell me what I'm doing here?
I'm going off of what they gave me. So they said you're going to work at the computer. I don't know if I hacking, if I'm if I'm tweeting, if I'm
You think you're the social media manager?
I mean, I do co-host a great podcast, so I think that they'd hire me off that.
I'm gonna demote you. You're gonna be on janitorial duties for the podcast.
That's not cool.
You're gonna you're gonna clean up
Clean up what? We're an internet.
clean up your mess.
It's a mess of a podcast. Tell me, Kody, any advice from your McDonald's years?
Yeah. So for the listeners, I worked at a McDonald's for let me think for a couple months over the last summer, I believe, for like over the summer, and then 1 month or 2 months during the school year. So during my time at McDonald's, I want to say you leave work very greasy, like your uniform, your hair, your
That
hat,
might have just
your
been a
pants, very
that might have
greasy.
just been a you thing.
Me thing? I think it's a McDonald's
I
thing.
saw your coworkers walk out spiffy clean, and you walked out greasy,
You were stalking me?
dirty.
Were you stalking?
No, I was just checking up on you.
Oh, am I going to the exact McDonald's at the time of my when I leave my shift?
Purely coincidental.
You know, okay, McDonald's is a fast food chain, right? Customer service. There's like you encounter a lot of problems because there's people who are impatient, right?
Yep.
You'll have to deal with these people too. Or do you think you're mentally prepared? I think
What?
Tim, you're very submitting. You're very vulnerable.
I'd say after 10 episodes of this podcast, I can learn to deal with difficult people.
Okay, what? I'm sorry.
I think you go off the customer is always right policy. Just given,
But that I don't think the customer's always right. Do you want to run through some scenarios, dude?
Let's hear them.
Okay. So I'm the customer. You're working at the computer. You're taking my order. Okay?
Okay.
Hi, I would like the Gordita Supreme. The crunchy Gordita Supreme.
Sure. Let me type that down here.
Yeah.
Sir, why do you have a... Sir, put the gun away. Sir. Sir, what a nice pair of breasts you have.
What the hell?
Oh, sorry. Go on with your
Tim,
scenario.
you're gonna get fired if you do that.
All right. So I take your order. Type it in.
I would like a Crunch Wrap Supreme.
Looks like you could lay off those crunchy wraps. If I'm being honest with you, sir.
I would like to speak to your manager now.
No.
Okay, Tim, that's not what you do. I don't think you're taking this very seriously.
Okay. Legitimate this time. Go through it.
Okay. I walk in.
Okay.
That's the door shutting.
Okay.
I'm walking up to the... Wait, this is a drive-through because, there's no order, take in, take out. I mean, eat in because it's the pandemic still,
Yep.
So I'm driving up. That's the sound of the car. And then I turn down the windows. Hey, anybody there?
Hey, welcome to Taco Bell. What can I get you?
Yeah, I'm kind of hungry. Can I get 2 Crunchwrap Supremes?
Sure.
Yeah? You got that?
I got it, sir.
Are you going to ask me if I want anything else?
I assume the customer will just tell you.
That's not it.
But I'll play.
Customers.
I'll play along. Anything else?
Yeah, I want a Baja Blast. Mountain Dew.
Anything else?
I am sorry for interrupting the podcast. I know it's pretty entertaining, but I have a quick word from our sponsor, from Anchor. If you haven't heard about Anchor, it's the easiest way to make a podcast. First of all, it's free, and everyone loves a free thing. There's creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer, and you don't need that clunky hardware or, the expensive software. And Anchor will also help you distribute your podcast for you. And it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more. And Anchor will help you bring your podcast to those platforms, which is awesome. And then you can actually make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. That means if from the first viewer of the podcast, from the first listener, you can start making money right away. You don't need like a minimum, like 10 people to listen before you make a cent. You get it. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. So download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. Once again, download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. Thank you, Anchor, for sponsoring the podcast. Okay, Tim, I want to teach you a valuable lesson. If the customer says nothing after that, after the first anything else, you're assuming they don't want anything else. Or if they're saying hold on, so that means they're still making the decision. All right, back to the scene.
Will that be all?
Will that be all?
Will that be all?
Yeah, that's all for today.
Okay. You racked up $24.80.
What? Repeat that.
You racked up $24.86.
$24 for 2 crunch wraps of grapes?
This is a prestigious place around here.
What did you say racked up?
You racked up the money.
Racked up the money? Shouldn't you say that your total came up to $24.87?
Fine. Your total comes up to $24.86.
87 cents.
87 cents. Pull ahead, please, sir.
Pull ahead to where?
The next window.
Okay. Shifting gears. I'm driving a rocket here.
So you can't.
I'm at the next window. Okay, I'm at the next window. You apparently are at the window too.
So
okay?
apparently I'm the only guy.
I'm
the only guy working here. So I have to run to the next window and take the order and then run back.
Yeah, only guy working here.
Okay, this is poorly managed, but go for it. All right.
Hey, you got my order?
Yep.
I've been waiting 26 minutes. This is a fast food restaurant. For a fast food restaurant, you guys aren't very fast.
Sorry.
I'm paying, right? I'm paying.
Of course you are.
Yeah, because I need to pay. You're gonna give me my food without paying?
So
in a fast food restaurant, Tim, you take your order at a speaker, and then you pull up to a window where you get the money to them, right? And then you go to another window where they hand you your food. That's how a drive-through works, Tim.
What?
Right? All right. Now
Okay. All right. What window are we at right now?
We're at the pay window because I never paid, right?
Oh, okay. Well, then pay. Jesus. Talk to me about fast.
Oh, I forgot how much I had to pay.
I forgot too.
Oh, so it's free then. So it's free?
No. Pull back in. Pull back in. All right. Just
Yeah. How much is it?
$28.27.
27 cents. $28.27.
I'll
Should
take
have
your
a
pick.
coupon.
Okay, I'll take your
It says here
cart.
2 Crunchwrap Supremes are free.
I'll take the coupon then.
Here. Is that should I cover it?
Yep. I'll take the coupon.
How about my Baja Blast? Do you have to pay for that or no?
Yes. You still have to pay for your drink, sir.
How much is that? How much is the drink?
$7.
$7 for a drink? Are you kidding me, dude?
Sorry, sir. There's been a Baja Blast shortage.
Supply and demand. I understand. Okay, I'm done paying, right? Am I done? Am I done here?
You're done. Pull ahead, sir. So now I have to run to the next window. Sir.
Nay. Ching, ching, nay. Sorry, I'm on a horse-drawn carriage here.
We can work for
that. Okay, so where's my order?
1 second, sir.
1 second, huh? It's been 1 second. Where's my order?
That's me filling
What
up
are you
your
doing?
Fanta.
You shooting the order?
No, I'm filling up your soda glass.
Oh, what
There
did
you
I
go,
order?
sir.
What was the soda?
Fanta Blast.
That is not my drink. I actually had a Baja Blast.
Baja. Okay, here you go. Sheep.
But you gave me
Alright.
this Fanta. Honestly, this sucks. I've been having so many problems here. Are you the only worker here? Your manager, dude.
Sir. Let me grab the manager. Heard you're having some complaints, good sir.
Yeah, your worker, your employee is very unprofessional and untrained, apparently. Because I, the customer, have to tell him what to do.
We actually keep him around because he brings in the female customers, considering how attractive he is.
Okay, but you're paying him just to be like a billboard boy, swing around the signs.
That's the idea.
Why are you letting him take orders then?
Well, his parents are. He's actually part of a Make-A-Wish program.
I am so sorry to hear that. Yeah. So where's my food?
Did you not hear me? He's challenged.
I don't think you understand. I ordered food at this establishment.
I don't think you understand. You deal with what the special boy brings you, and if he doesn't bring you exactly what you need, then you just deal with it. All right, have a heart, customer.
What?
Yeah.
Can I call your district manager?
No. All right, fine. Let me get him. Hello.
Oh, you got him that fast, huh?
I phoned him in.
You had to clear his throat on the phone.
What can I do you for, good sir?
I've noticed that your voices have been getting gradually lower every time you switch people.
Yeah, the higher up in command you go, the deeper the voices.
So yeah, so your manager says he hired a special kid to attract lady customers.
That's actually our prize boy, our big boy. And if any customer complained about him, I would be disgusted.
Is this
So,
corporate policy?
our lucky boy is our main prize of our Taco Bell industry.
Okay. So can I get my order or not?
Sir,
I can sue you.
do you not
I can
understand?
sue.
Do you not
Do
understand
you not
who
understand? I can sue your establishment.
coming right up, sir?
I give you me my food.
All right. All right, here you go. Whatever you order. Take it and go.
Okay. End scene.
It's quite a scene.
So you failed. You failed to. You failed as your job. You realize. You realize your job isn't the manager or the district manager. Apparently, your job is a poster boy.
With
Who
this
tried
good of a job, soon I'll be the manager and the district manager.
Okay. So let's move on to the next thing.
Oh yeah.
Can I? Okay, so. Oh, what's this? What's this? I have some questions, Tim.
Oh yeah.
All right, from Army Boy 48. Okay, he
All right.
asks, who is the most handsome one out of the duo? I'll take this question.
I think
Oh, I can take this one.
no. I'll take this one. I'll take it off your hands. You just sit back and relax for this one.
Oh, you're gonna take. Okay, so what is you gonna answer this question or not?
Yeah, I'll take it. Take it. Let me think about it. All right, I've thought about it. It's Tim. Next question.
What?
Next question.
So you started there. I kind of heard like Cody.
No. I actually said Tim.
Cody.
No, it's hard. It's hard to get Tim and Kody mixed up. It's Tim.
You just started it again. You said because it was a quotable Cody.
I think we can both agree, Tim. So if we could move on, that'd be awesome.
Hot boy gets girls too. Says
I'd like to
asks
meet this guy.
which one of you guys have won a spelling bee? Specifically, first grade. You want to answer this one, Tim? You
I'll
want
be
to take this guy?
Neither. Next question.
I'll take it. I'll take it off your hands.
Okay.
I actually won the first grade spelling bee. Oh, here's another question from Kody is the coolest. He's from the last episode, from the 10th episode.
A recurring viewer. Let's hear it.
Yeah, he says, Kody, we all know you're super cool, but what do you think? What is your personal opinion about Tim? Oh, this is for me. This is my opinion, Tim.
Oh, okay, go for it.
Okay, so what I think about Tim? He's an upstanding guy. He's an upstanding boy, man, child. He's okay. You give him a task, right? He'll get it done, but he'll struggle and drag his way to the objective, to the finish line. That's what happens. He's very slow, and you just take what you can get from him. That's basically it.
Sounds like a fun, good, outstanding guy. If you ask me.
Okay, I think that's enough for questions, right?
Yep.
Pretty good questions.
Yep.
Okay, so I actually have a story, Tim.
Go ahead.
Now you have to listen in and tell me your thoughts at the end.
Okay.
All right, so when I was a small child, I'd grab my dad's phone, right? He had like a little Samsung with the little 3 buttons on this when phones used to have buttons, right? He had like 3 buttons. And then I called the police basically when I was a kid. And then they were like, 911, what's your emergency, right? And then I said, I didn't say anything because I was like, what the heck? What am I supposed to say? And then I just left my phone there, right? I like skipped the line for like 8 minutes, like 2 minutes, and then I finally hung up.
They send a SWAT team over.
No, then they called back, right? My dad answered the phone and he was like, "Do you call the police?" Yeah, this is a sad time.
So,
You think?
did they follow up? Did they think that you were in some sort of trouble? Your dad captured you?
No, my dad. I think my dad just explained what was going on. Okay, I have another story from the same kind of time. So I have an arrow, right? There's these. Did you? What are you doing, Tim?
What was
I'm not. What was that? I'm hearing some noise, some background noise.
that?
What are you doing?
Don't ask questions. Go ahead. Go ahead.
What are you doing?
Tell your story, Kody. Tell your story.
I don't know. It sounded like some a stream of water pouring into like a bowl or something. I'm not sure. It was
That's
like
weird.
very distinct. So it's like it might be peeing.
That's weird. Go ahead.
So, anyways, I was like, okay, so I went out of a room, right? And then my dad was going to work. And then I happened to have my pinky in the door, like, frame where it closes, right?
Okay.
And then my dad, right? He was going to work and he was leaving the room. And I was like 7 at the time. I wasn't like first or kindergarten grade. And my dad had a habit of slamming doors. He slammed the door on my pinky. It was God.
You know
What
what?
do you think?
Some people get what they deserve, if you ask me.
I was a child.
Did you go, oh, daddy, my fingers?
That's not what I said.
He said, oh, you pinch my fingers.
Do you know what my finger looked like after that?
What did it
My
look like?
pinky? It looked like, think about raw chicken, skinless. Then run that through a blender a few times. That's what my pinky looked like. After he slammed the door on my prepubescent pinky.
Painful.
And guess what? He just said, sorry, I gotta go to work. Okay.
Get packed up real fast.
All right, now. Okay, we can answer some questions now. Some kind of debatable, some debate questions.
Ooh, things just got spicy.
Oh, is that your catchphrase? Oh, ooh, things I see.
No.
Yeah? No?
No, my catchphrase is, let's kick some. It's still in the works.
Let's kick some, huh? That's stupid.
My catchphrase is let's move forward. Got any questions?
Okay, if you could liquidize any food just to see how it tastes as juice, what food would you want to like turn into liquid? Because like not every food, can be. It's not possible to turn every food into a liquid. So, what one food would you want to see as a liquid and then drink it?
That's a good one. Honestly,
You know what I think would be disgusting?
wait, let's go for it.
Pizza would be disgusting.
I was actually thinking liquidized pizza. So now that you say that, that'd be disgusting. I kind of don't really want
Because
it.
you have grease in it, right? So you're gonna be drinking grease. You're gonna be drinking
Pepperoni, liquidized pepperoni. Tell me
it's
it's the
already
same.
processed. So you're gonna process it even more.
I think
And you're
I think if you took out the rest of the pizza and just liquidized the cheese, that wouldn't be too. Actually, I take that back.
are
Liquid
you
cheese.
playing with something? Because I hear something in your background, Tim.
I crushed a water bottle. If you really want to know,
Okay. So carry on.
I was gonna say liquidized cheese will be pretty.
So like queso.
You know what? Maybe queso. Okay, let's not get into specifics.
Okay. So I think I would want to liquidize a lettuce.
No, dog. I've had
How could you possibly liquidize lettuce?
blend it.
Honestly, that'll probably be the one thing. No, it's not possible. It just turned into like little mushy stuff. It's not liquid.
You could get it to liquid. Just blend it enough.
This is mystical, Tim. This is a mythical kind of thing. If you like, just turn it straight into juice. Poof, it's juice.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure there's people who've made smoothies out of.
Lettuce. Well,
Yeah,
no, like no liquid source, just straight lettuce. And I think that would be like the one thing that tastes the most similar to water, because lettuce doesn't really have a taste to it.
I would argue it does have. You, yeah, actually, you're probably right.
Yeah,
Yeah, bacon. There we go. Bacon juice.
bacon. It
Bacon.
sounds disgusting. Do you know like all the products people use? Like supposedly bacon, like bacon cereal, bacon cookies, all that like kind of bacon stuff is disgusting. So why would you want bacon juice?
You. I'm sorry.
Are you okay?
I
Did you
just dropped.
fall?
I just dropped the phone. All right. You make good points. All right. You got any more questions?
Yeah. So, do you brush your teeth in the shower, Tim?
I do not.
I do.
That's pretty. That's pretty kind of weird, to be honest with
It's
you.
not weird.
So are you? I mean, I get it. I just make the most of your time, but
I'd argue that it's more efficient.
aren't you?
Okay. So you don't need a mug, or if you're using like a jug for water, like swish, use a cup or anything else.
Yeah, but you're
What materials are you using for
teeth brushing.
teeth brushing?
Just like a cup and toothpaste. It's really all you need.
Toothbrush?
It's
Yeah.
yeah.
So
Yep.
if you take out the middleman, which is the cup, you can take out the cup and you can just go in the shower, right? And you're using water for like a morning shower, let's say. Then I would always brush my teeth first. So you use the water in the shower, then you brush your teeth, you spit it out, and then all in the shower, Tim. Then you set it aside on a stand. Then you do your shower stuff, and then you're done. It's literally that easy. You cut out the middleman, Tim. Cut out that mug.
I
What do you
mean,
think?
I see the logic, but
Yeah.
I'm just not there yet. Perhaps I'm not advanced enough. Perhaps I'm just not good enough to to brush in the shower. But
So
so are you saying you're better than us because you shower in the?
that's
Is
not
that
what
what we're
I'm
getting at?
saying. I'm just saying it's more efficient. Okay, next topic, Tim. You want to lead us or should I? Because, oh no, I want a high energy podcast. Tim, you're not providing this for me right now.
Okay, buddy, let's get into it. Is that what you want? Is that what you want? The weird high energy guy?
Yeah, I'm high energy, dude.
Yeah, buddy, we got a question from a loyal viewer. Andy 469.
So loyal, bro. 10 podcast episodes. He's listening the whole way through.
I hope he's doing well, Andy. All right, Andy.
Back to you, Andy. What's
Andy
your
says,
question?
as a child, what was a movie, TV show, or experience that traumatized you in any sort of way?
Listen, Andy.
You want to take this off, my good friend Kody?
When I was in 4th grade,
Why
I was left
why-
alone at home.
What have you done to
My
Texas
parents were at
accent?
work. And well, Tim, I'm doing like kind of a different character here because I think I need a different character to handle you, Tim. I'm bold. I'm bold. I gotta handle damn Nelson. I'll censor that out.
Yeah, okay.
Unless you don't want that. You want that in, Tim?
They can look me up. They can look up Tim
You
Nelson.
want that in? I'll censor that for you.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so when I was in 4th grade, I was left at home. Left at home. All by myself with my brother. And my parents were at work. I was in 4th grade. That might be child neglect. I sure didn't call the cops. You know what they say? You're getting alone at home, and you're gonna come home to a pile of bones. That's what they say.
Yep, I've heard that.
All right. And you know what? I was watching the Gremlins on the television. The flat screen TV was probably 70-inch. I don't know how my parents afforded it. But I was watching Gremlins. I was having the time of my life. It was a stormy night that night. And let me tell you, it was thunder outside and was lightning everywhere. All around the curb, all around the block. And guess what? The lights shut out and the TV shut down. And I was scared for my life. What? I ran my little 4th grade tushy up to the neighbor's house, and I I was scared.
Scary times. Yeah, personally, I was never scared as a kid. While you were going goo goo gaga and shitting and farting, I was just toughing it out through life.
Wow, you're real tough, man. I don't know why I was doing that country accent the whole time. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's Western.
Actually, wait.
We should have a
podcast.
podcast. Just a Western
Western
kind of like Southern accent where we just do it the whole way
have you
through.
ever seen the Have you ever seen the early 2000s Cat in the Hat movie?
I watched that.
It scared me. I was scared of the Mike Myers life-size Cat in the Hat. It was the
and look like
the precursor
Tim.
to Cats 2019.
Yeah. So you got a story?
That was it.
That was it?
Yep.
So
Mike Myers cat.
So boring. Okay, you know what I want to talk about, Tim?
What do you want to talk about? What do you want to talk about?
What do you want to talk about?
What do you want to talk about?
You know what? What would be good industry to like kind of work in?
What?
What do you think is the easiest job, Tim?
Easiest
job
job
get
ever?
money for it. Yeah, easiest job ever.
Ooh.
I think it's being like an investor.
Well, No, you have to research and you have to look into what you're
No,
investing in.
okay, look, listen to this. You have to go to school for everything basically these days, kind of.
Yeah.
To put work into it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you become an investor, like a top notch, like kind of like super smart, there's this guy. His name is Steven. I don't know. It's Steven. I don't know his last name, but I think it's like Steven Ducks. So he's a YouTuber, and he's like, guess he spends 2 hours a day working. You know why? Because he's an investor. And what he does, he has his program. He opens it up, and he spends like 2 hours on it, and then he's done with work that day. And he like spends all this time, just like he had spent all this time like learning about the things about like investing, like studying about it. And then you know what, like knowledge, what it's like knowledge is memory, right? And then intelligence is like recognizing patterns. So
Well,
he started to
he's
recognize these
still
patterns.
he, he that wouldn't be the easiest though, because he still does a deal research into different companies and patterns and.
No, he doesn't. He only has to spend 2 hours a day doing it though, and it's not like rough work. It's like pretty. It's you just sit at a computer. It's pretty easy. I think that might be the easiest job, in my
You
opinion.
make it. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So if he's just studied it, it took. Honestly, he started off broke, right? He only had he was working like a janitorial job at a college dorm, and then he started investing. He put like $500 in first, and then he like learned that he's gaining and he's losing money, and then he started like going to like different kind of markets, and then he started learning about different kind of markets, and then he got into a market that he was comfortable with, and then he started making more money. He learned like with his own experience.
Well, good for him.
All right, do you have an opinion on the easiest job?
Easiest job. Certainly not running this podcast, co-hosting this podcast. Oh,
That's hilarious.
that was pretty funny, wasn't it?
Enough jokes. Do you have any easy jobs, Tim?
Easiest job. No.
It certainly isn't running this podcast with you, Tim. You as my co-host.
You gonna flip the sides on me?
Okay. You know what? I think we're just gonna end it, Tim. I've had enough of your crap for one
I've had
episode.
enough. Podcast canceled. This is it.
What?
Final
No
episode.
way. That's
Ending at
not
11.
incredible. No way.
That's the outro.
That's not the outro. Thank you for listening to the My Friend Tim podcast with shut. Can you tone it down a little bit? I'm trying to end it. So thank you for listening to the shit show of a podcast today, and follow our social media. Okay. Also, a surprising announcement for the ones making it to the end of the podcast. We have a YouTube. We have up and running YouTube account where we post. I mean, I do the majority of the work. Where I post video. Shut up,
Sorry, I
please.
didn't hear. What was that about work? The intro was going pretty loud.
I put up video versions of the podcast with like a sweet little animation looping the whole time. And you can, if you want to rewatch the podcast, help us get some views, ha ha ha, subscribe. I don't know. Anyways, follow our socials. And the YouTube is My Friend Tim Podcast. And the Instagram is My Friend Tim Podcast. And ask the questions on the posts. Whatever post, I don't care. Use hashtag My Friend Tim. and then ask a question. And then on the Twitter, it's my friend Tim Pod. Do the same thing there. And that's basically it. Now we're going to talk about... Gosh!